has that pest, that annoying person in the family that's like always wanting to play something or like pamper someone. That was me. Like I would force my little sister to come into the bathroom and I would like give her a massage and give her a facial and do her nails, and like she was a tomboy, so she just really didn't appreciate that. Since a young age, I always loved to like play beautician and play a spa day, and back then it was really fun, but as I got older I really started to appreciate those kind of spa days. So number one, I really love to take care of my body. It just like helps my overall well-being and health, but also my mental health. So every now and then I just like to take a couple of hours, a whole day if I can, like that's ideal, but even just a couple of hours to myself to pamper myself and just do little things that make me feel fresh, fabulous, and healthy again. So in this video, I wanted to show you my top DIY tips, tricks, and little habits that I like to do. I've really tried to make the ones in this video super unique, different, and tailor different skin types. So if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, please let me know. Just give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So this video is going to incorporate tips for beauty on the outside, but also beauty on the inside. Anyway, I'm feeling zen, I'm feeling nice and relaxed. It's time to get into the DIY Sezzy Home Spa Day. So I feel like the new buzzword and trending thing in the beauty community and health community is collagen. And I have to say, I actually really agree with it. So I've been doing loads of research in regards to gut health and probiotics and hydration. So you guys probably know by now, I always start my day with a warm lemon water, but the last few months, I've really been craving iced water instead of warm water. I'm doing a double whammy. Instead of just having plain lemon water, I'm like zhuzhing it up and giving it a boost. So in my first beauty concoction, I'm using the BioGlan Inner Glow Beauty Water, and this stuff is seriously a powerhouse. And while it has collagen, it also has two of my favorite things for my skin, aloe vera and electrolytes. So aloe vera is a really well-known ingredient for gut soothing and glowing skin. It also has spirulina, coconut water, like I said, for the electrolytes, but I've made it a little more fancy and fun because I've made them into ice cubes. I can just chuck the ice cubes into plain water throughout the day. So when like my sisters and my friends come over and they ask for iced water, I always put these cool blue ice cubes in their drink, and like, I don't know, it just looks really fancy and fun. I just chuck it into my water with some lemon juice as well, and it really complements the flavors because the Inner Glow Beauty Powder just has like a really subtle natural lemon juice aloe vera kind of flavor. So in the morning I really try to drink a whole liter of that before I have any food. If I have time to down 500 mils, that's great, but ideally I really want to get down a liter. So again, I'm on this collagen train. I'm just loving it lately. So here I'm using the BioGlan Marine Collagen, and this is just 100% collagen. So it has no taste and no odor. So you can literally add it to anything. But even if you're not a breakfast person, you can even just add this to your coffee, soup at dinner time. I'm sure you could even add it to like mashed avocado. Like, it has no flavor. It's 95% protein, and it's amazing for your skin and your joints. And this smoothie bowl is so good. It's 100% my new favorite. And the inspiration was actually from Uber Eats in Melbourne. I was craving a smoothie bowl in Melbourne, and obviously I didn't have like my kitchen and my ingredients and like my blender. I was determined to get myself the best smoothie bowl ever. So I went on Uber Eats and I ended up finding this lemon sorbet acai bowl, and I was like really skeptical, but then I looked at the ingredients and I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. It was the best smoothie bowl, and I was really hoping I could replicate it and make it taste just as good. And sissies, I did. You guys have to try this recipe because like, so easy. So the first thing you're going to need is a little bit of ice. You can add some water, it really depends on your blender. Frozen blueberries, half a frozen banana, 2 scoops of the marine collagen, acai powder, vegan vanilla protein, and then my secret ingredient, 2 or 3 drops of lemon essential oil. So obviously make sure your essential oil is like the edible kind, not just the aromatherapy kind. This just takes an acai bowl to a whole new level. And like all my smoothie bowls, I like to have some texture in there, so a little bit of crunchy crunch. Activated bikinis, a handful of my Deluxe fruit and nut mix, and then some passion fruit. And it was so yummy, full of collagen, great for your skin, great for your joints, full of protein, a beautiful, well-balanced breakfast. So since starting my channel like 5 years ago, this was one of my first posts, and I still swear by it. My mum like raised me on this. I just think this is like one of the best things you can do for your body in terms of stretch marks, skin quality, circulation, cellulite. It's just like the best thing ever. Really try to do this every single night, but if not, like at least 3 times a week. Before I get in the shower, I use a dry brush, and you want to be brushing upwards towards your heart. So I start from my feet, I brush all the way up to my knees, and then from my knees I go up to my groin. So I'll start with like those straight brushes, as you can see, and then on my thighs, like the back of my leg and my glute, I also try to do like an upwards motion in a circular motion. I break out behind my legs, so I feel like when I dry brush, it unclogs my pores and just helps me have like smooth, seamless skin there. And also, I swear it really helps reduce my cellulite. It just encourages blood flow there and circulation. It's really good for detoxification and getting your lymphatic system going. I could talk about dry brushing all day, but just be really careful on your chest because your chest is a different kind of skin. It's really delicate. Just be really, really gentle. So then I'll jump in the shower, and then I like to do a hydrating exfoliant. So I didn't make mine from scratch because I'll show you that later in terms of skincare, but any kind of scrub you want, you try to get like a natural based one with essential oils. And I try to mirror how I did the dry brush. I'll go up towards my heart in circular motions, focusing on my glutes or any areas that tend to break out. I would say I do this every day. I oil up my whole body. That just took my skin to a whole new level. So I go through phases and I love trying different oils, but to be honest, I do often come back to the same brands. Here I'm just using a coconut body oil, and I rub that all over my body, on my arms, my legs, my belly, and my back. And ideally you want to have enough time to like walk around and let it soak in, whether you're naked or you're in a robe. Just let it fully soak into your skin before you get changed. Next up, I feel like this is the most fun section of the video and the part that people really want to see. I tried to think outside the box and show you guys a face mask that I've never shown you before. So starting off by getting rid of all those dead skin cells and exfoliating the skin, so when we eventually put our mask on, it can penetrate into the skin to the full extent. Coconut sugar, lemon, and some kind of oil that works with your skin. Grapeseed oil, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, or your own facial oil, and that's what I'm using here. So this is just a normal oil that I use on my skin every single day because I know it's an oil that doesn't break me out. You want to mix it together until it's like a thick, gluggy scrub, and then just scrub that around your face. Don't press too hard because you can irritate your skin. Light circular motions. Okay, next up is the Acai face mask. I was really trying to look at my skin and think, what kind of mask does my skin need? And in terms of skincare, that's definitely one of my biggest tips. So the other day I posted a picture on my Instagram of a charcoal face mask. It was just the BioGland activated charcoal. I mixed it with water and put that on my face. So something like that, that's really good at drawing out impurities from the skin. But right now, that was just not the case with my skin. You want to have 1 or 2 goals. So my goals were to brighten and hydrate. So I used acai powder, which is really good at brightening the skin and adding some antioxidants. Lavender oil, which is really good at calming down the skin. And then again, any kind of oil you want. So just mix it all together until it's pretty well combined. Because it is combined with like any oil you choose and an essential oil, it is quite thin. So I just painted it on with a facial paintbrush, and I think I ended up leaving it on for like half an hour. I also decided to do a little eye mask. So I have these little eye gel patches at home that I like to put on. If you don't have that, I would just put on like an eye cream. Try to go outside onto my balcony, not bring my phone and not bring my computer, and I read. So I either read like a magazine or a health book, or I actually really like to plan out my day. I leave that hour feeling so much more calm and like I have my head around my life and like what's ahead of me. I always like to bring a little snack. I made some homemade banana cookies here, and then I'm just sipping on my water. So I just added some more ice cubes in from this morning. Final tip and habit of this video is totally optional. Well, I feel like every tip was optional, but this one is very unique. Physically, you feel so limber and warm. I don't know, I think it's like one of the best things you can do for your body. Foam rolling, but mostly stretching. So I'm like the worst foam roller ever. I feel like I always talk about it, but I hardly ever do it. I'm like lucky if I do it once a week, just being completely honest. But going back to our dry brushing and our body exfoliation from the shower, it has super similar benefits where it's going to encourage circulation, blood flow, and just getting rid of toxins from the body. So again, I really like to focus on my thighs and my glutes, but with each stretch, I do like to hold it for at least 5 breaths. Inhale, and as you exhale, push deeper into that stretch, and you can do that 5 times. So it's not like pushing your body down into the splits. It's just slowly putting some more pressure onto that muscle, and eventually over time, that's how your flexibility increases. So obviously great for mobility and flexibility, but I feel like it really helps me sleep as well. And because I'm always on the computer, I'm sure like a lot of you guys, if you work in like an office, we are sitting in a way that humans aren't supposed to be sitting for like 8 hours a day. We're always hunched over, our back is curled, and it just helps me sleep better that night, and I don't feel like all crunched up and like a troll who lives under a bridge. So unfortunately, we've come to the end of this video. I had such a fun time creating this for you, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, because it really supports my channel. It helps me know what kind of videos you guys want to see, and make sure you tick that little notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!